Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So today in this video, let's talk about the repair module of Odoo 17. Okay, repairing is actually an important task or important thing to do once you are manufacturing a product, or if anything comes to, any damage comes to your product. Okay, so it's very important to plan, organize, monitor, and do all the things necessary for a repair order which comes to your business or comes to you. Okay, so to manage this, you obviously need a module like the repair module in Odoo 17. So it helps you to manage everything regarding the repair. Okay, so it's very important to keep that connection with your customers, that is to make them satisfied. So for us to do that, we need to complete the work or complete it properly and make them happy. So you can do that by using the repair module of Odoo 17. So I'm not wasting your time. Come, let's move on to the Odoo 17 repair module. Okay, so now let's open the repair module and see how it works. So here we have the repairs. I'm opening it. Basically, we are having three menus for it, which is the orders, reporting, and configuration. And once you open the repair module, you can see the repair orders which are already there in your system. Okay, so it's possible for you all to create a new repair order. For that, you can simply click on the new icon over here. And it's basically like creating a sale order or something like that. Okay, so what you have to do is choose the customer. I'm choosing Liquidate, and then you have to choose the product to repair. So I'm choosing the product, which is customizable desk, and you have the option to add the product quantity. So how many quantity of product you are going to repair, that can be chosen from here. So currently I'm just choosing 1 unit of product, and then you have the return, that is whether it's a part of any return order that can be chosen from here. Okay, so currently we don't have any records over there, so I'm not choosing one. And if it's this product, if this product is under any warranty, means you can simply check it. So if it's under warranty, means you don't have to pay for it, right? So you can simply check it over here. Now currently I'm not doing that. And then you have the schedule date as well as the responsible person, the company, and the tags. Okay, now here you have the parts. So obviously while you're repairing, means you need parts for the repairing. Okay, so from here you can choose the product, that is what type of repairing it is, whether to add, remove, or recycle. So I'm putting as a remove, and you can choose the product which has to be removed. So I'm choosing the product as a screw, and whatever it is, like it can be a single product, a multiple product, whatever it is, because you can add line continuously till your condition gets over. Okay, then you have the demand, how much quantity of that product should be needed for the repair, that can be chosen from here, and the done quantity is also specified over here. Then you can choose the unit of measure of this product, and then whether it's used or not, that can also be checked. Okay, so that's how you put parts into it. And then you have the repair notes. If any notes has to be specified, you have the space over here, so you can add internal notes over there. And then you have the miscellaneous section where you can add the operation type. So by default, the operation type will be repairs. So once it's done, what you have to do is you have to confirm the repair. So that's the thing, you can confirm it, and then what happens is that the state will change to confirmed once. And then if you are going to start the repair, means you have to simply click on start repair. So here you have start repair, click on that, and then the status will be under repair. And once it's done, means you can simply click on end repair. So once you validate it, this thing will change to repaired. If you want to create a quotation out of this repair order, that is also possible here. Simply click on the create quotation. So this will make it to a quotation, and then you can do the procedures of the quotation. Currently it's in quotation state. If you send it by email, it will change to quotation send, and once it's confirmed, it will become a sale order. So that's how you create a quotation out of a repair order. So let's go back to the repair orders. So that's the repair order which we created. Now you can see the status as repaired. And here you have a sale order reference because we have created a quotation out of the repair order. So that's how you create a repair order. Now basically this is the list view. You have different other views as the Kanban view, which is a card-like view where you have the reference, the product, as well as the customer's name and the status. So you have the graph view also for the same, where you have the bar chart, the line chart, the pie chart. Okay, so as you all know, inside the graph you have the option to change the measures. So that's it. And then you have the pivot table This is the tabular view of the same, that is the repair orders. Now here also you can add multiple measures. So if you want to add product quantity, that can also be added. Okay, for each product you can add the different product quantity, the count and all. And then you have the activities. So these are the activities corresponding to the repair orders. Now if you want to schedule any kind of activity, what you have to do is click on the schedule activity over here, choose the repair order for which you are going to schedule the activity, and then you can simply create it from here. So you have the activity type as to do, email, call, whatever your activity is, choose it from here and then schedule it. So I'm choosing to do and scheduling it. So here you can see for this particular repair order, an activity has been scheduled. So that's how you do it. And then we have the reporting section where you have the repairs. So here under the reporting of the repairs, basically you have two kinds of views, not two, sorry. We have this graph, list, Kanban and pivot view. So this is the graph view of the repair orders where you have products to repair as well as the measures under which it shows the count. So this is the different products which are to be repaired and the count of the different products that can be seen in line chart as well as pie chart. Okay, now you have the stacked view, cumulative view, ascending, descending order for the same. So that's how you do it, and even you can insert this into a spreadsheet. It can be a new spreadsheet or even a existing one. And that's the graph view. Now you have the list view of the repair orders. So this is the list view. You can simply expand it. Okay, and see the repair order corresponding to that. And then you have the Kanban view. So this is the Kanban view of the repair orders. See, you can simply drag and drop it from here if you want. Now, the repaired ones are given here, the new ones are given there. And if you want to add more products to repair, simply add a column by clicking on this plus icon over here. And then you have the pivot table. So which is the tabular view of the same thing, that is the repair orders. See, you have the different products and you can see the count. Now, if you want to add a new measure, which is the product quantity, that can also be added. So that's the reporting section. Now, finally, we have the configuration where you have the repair order tags. So tags can be created over here. So I'm going to create a new tag, click on new. So I'm putting new tag. So a tag is created. So once you're creating a repair order, there is an option to add tags towards it. So this tag which we create here under the configuration can be taken there in the repair order. I'll simply show that. So I'm choosing an existing one and here you have tags. Simply click on that and you can see the new tag which we created right now. So you can choose it from here. Now basically these tags are for easy identification, nothing more, nothing less. So that's how you do it. And that's all about the repair module. I hope it's clear. So that's how you manage the repairs in Odoo 17. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.